the best things to happen to Power Rangers was the partnership with Boom Studios. Not only did it make the franchise relevant again, but it might possibly be one of the best comic book series currently running. Kyle Higgins has taken the Power Rangers and made it feel fresh again. Shattered Grid has taken the Power Rangers and flipped everything upside down. It all started with Lord Draken, an evil alternate dimension version of Tommy that decided to go evil after the Green With Evil Saga and join Rita. With all of the characters that have been showing up in this series, it got us thinking about what spin-off series we would want to see. The Phantom Ranger. At the top of our list is the Phantom Ranger, who made his debut in Power Rangers Turbo. The Phantom Ranger briefly made an appearance in Boom Studios' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 16 alongside the Alien Rangers. On the show, his identity was never revealed, and rumors have run rampant in the Power Ranger community from him being Billy or the spirit of past Rangers. Kyle Higgins did say he was going to use the Phantom Ranger in this year's annual, and he told us he had something planned for the character. But a Boom Studios spin-off would be in order because there's so much story left to tell. Hyperforce. No official announcement has been made whether Hyperforce will be returning to Hyper RPG for a Season 2 or not, but how cool would it be to follow the time and dimension traveling Rangers on more adventures? The one thing the RPG lacks is the visual storytelling that you would be able to do with a comic. You could adapt the adventures they had in the RPG from Season 1, or pick up right where they left them off. Not to mention there's a lot left to be resolved with Chloe's character. Andros' team before meeting TJ, Cassie, Ashley, and Carlos. When TJ, Cassie, Ashley, and Carlos from Power Rangers Turbo met Andros, he was already a Red Ranger. Not only that, but he was extremely hostile and didn't seem to get along with the others. We know he had to have teammates before bestowing the Turbo Rangers with new powers because he had extra space morphers. We'd think a prequel to the TV show being told would be a great series. We can see how Andros became the way he is, or building his friendship with Zane. We'd also like to see what happened in the battle with Dark Spectre and the red statue monster that put his best friend Zane, the Silver Ranger, in a cryogenic tube. The corruption of A-Squad. Something that was always interesting about Power Rangers SPD's A-Squad was that they weren't under a spell or potion. These squad members truly became corrupt and made the choice to be villains on their own. We'd like to see A-Squad starting off on the right side, then eventually slowly having a few members start turning and keeping things from Kruger. Even when B-Squad and Kruger find them, they don't know they're bad yet. This story could all lead to there. In RPM continuation, Power Rangers RPM was one of the strongest seasons of Power Rangers ever. At the end of the series, it was hinted that Vingix did not meet his demise. The backstories of these Rangers were shown very well on the show, so this comic spinoff would focus on the future of the characters. This story could explore that and continue to build on the world that the show's first executive producer, Eddie Kazalian, intended. Power Rangers Hexagon. This one is different than everything else on our list. What is a Hexagon, you might ask? Former Power Rangers writer Amit Bhawmik might be best known for penning the epic Forever Red episode, which is recognized as the greatest Power Rangers team-up in history, pitched an idea for the Super Sentai Hurricaneger. The idea was kind of like a Power Rangers Civil War, where Tommy Oliver was leading an umbrella organization that connected all of the Rangers from the past and the present. This Tommy was more like a Nick Fury, recruiting past Rangers and present Rangers to join his cause. The two Beetle Hurricanegers were to be mentored by Jason and reject Hexagon's offer, almost becoming anti-heroes. Tommy was to become the Green Ranger and the antagonist by the end of the series. We think this idea still has a lot of legs. We'd love to see it play out. Sky's SPD team. At the end of SPD, Sky got his long-awaited wish and became the Red SPD Ranger, and this would be a perfect series for Boom Studios to explore. We can get introduced to a new SPD Green Ranger, we can continue the fun with an SPD ongoing series, and eventually see Sky become the commander and Bridge take over as Red. We could even see how Bridge was recruited for once a Ranger. Rita's team from the 2017 Power Rangers movie. This movie dropped us into action from the very beginning. Zordon's team was betrayed by the Green Ranger, Rita Repulsa, played by the brilliant Elizabeth Banks. The Yellow Ranger unmorphed, and she seemed to be a Ranger of Aquitar. We'd love to see the backstory behind this team. In the first draft of the script, it gave descriptions for each alien that was a Ranger, but here, we could explore more of the backstory and camaraderie that the team shared before being betrayed. So what did you guys think of our list? And what Power Rangers spin-off series would you guys like to see? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Jessica. Be sure to subscribe to that hashtag show and stay up to date with everything trending in geek pop culture.